After what's been going on for the past few years, you need to start making some wise financial decisions. If you're feeling lost and don't know where to start, we got some quick tips from an expert for you. Let's hear what financial astrologer Mitchell Scott Lewis has to say.
2023 is a particularly volatile year with 3 of the major planets changing signs. People want to know, what can I do to improve my financial world? What can I do to improve my retirement fund? Believe me, I made money. I knew nothing about Wall Street, commodities, or anything else. And because of astrology, my very first trade found the top of the cotton market. And I made thousands of dollars within 2 weeks of going on the floor. What I hope people get out of this webinar is some useful tools. By the end of the series, I would like people to have a good indication of how astrology works in the financial markets, a usable concept about how they can go about making trades and investments for themselves. And I believe that astrology will allow you to do that.
So, are you feeling inspired to make 2023 the year of your financial transformation? Just head to astrologyhub.com/outlook to start making some wise financial moves right now. Mitch has been helping his clients for over 30 years, so you can rest assured you'll be in good hands. Again, it's astrologyhub.com/outlook, and I hope to see you there.
Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes, presented by Astrology Hub. This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you.
This podcast episode is brought to you by Astrologer Connect, your premier source for quality astrology readings.
Hi there, astrology lovers. Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I'm your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for January 13th through the 19th. I do hope you're having a good week. I really appreciate you tuning in. All right, so this week, the urge to launch forward will be hard to miss. The catch is that your past or the task of integrating recent lessons is hovering around your starting line. Mercury will trine the North Node and then move out of retrograde. So look for old and new ideas to surface. The Sun will meet Pluto, bringing up a familiar theme, but also the understanding that this part of the story is nearly over. Venus will square Uranus. Now, Venus is feeling a bit detached, but clearly seeing the possibilities that Uranus is holding in his hands. Overall, this week, your perspective may shift, but keeping an open mind and doing the inner and outer work will set you up for a beautiful launch. With that being said, let's get ready to dive into the signs. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look at your week. Now, Capricorn, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, a creative spark, 2, heart-centered pattern interrupt, and 3, personal power. Now, let's talk about why. This may prove to be a very passionate week for you, Capricorn. In many ways, you've been rethinking how you approach the world and how the world knows you. This week, you may find a sudden spark of creativity or rather a reignition of a past idea. Now, this can manifest in many ways, but more than likely, it will be a pattern interrupt, possibly something that reminds you of what you love unconditionally. Flirting with new ideas or provoking stalled processes are all possible. I encourage you to express yourself, but to also use your power wisely. Try not to bend in a direction that feels out of sync with who you really are. Instead, make it a priority to follow your heart and your truth. I do hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aquarius, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, beginning to end, 2, a shift in vitality and roots, and 3, mental power. Now, let's talk about why. Now, your focus continues to be more internal than external this week. However, it's likely that the thoughts or actions taken behind the scenes will spill out into other parts of your life. Now, you've been carefully considering your mind and your body balance. This week, you will feel clearer on what needs to end so you can prepare to step boldly out into the world. Now, this could stir some anxieties or trigger points. If it does, keep in mind that the only way out straight through. Once you ground into the core elements of what you're shifting into, the confidence will shift. Your confidence will shift. In truth, you may have a sudden urge to change your approach to almost every corner of your life. But as you make these moves, keep the big picture in mind. Will these actions ease your anxieties? Will they help you express your power in a way that benefits every area of your life? Sit with these questions and the answers. Once you are clear, you will be able to make the most of this week's energy. And I do hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at your week. Now, Pisces, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, reconnecting, 2, local shifts, and 3, the power of allies. Now, let's talk about why. Now, your social life will take center stage this week. There could be a shift in plans, allies, or a direction of a dream that you carry. The possibilities are endless. The invitation is to get clear on what your ambitions are and who you have in your corner. You may need to spend some time reflecting on these questions. Breaking patterns can be a positive thing. Just keep in mind that people will always remember how you make them feel at the end and the beginning of every situation. So try to deliver news in a way that you would want to receive it. I do hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hey, Aries, let's take a look at your week. Now, Aries, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, your reputation, 2, your values, and 3, your allies. Now, let's talk about why. Communication this week could feel over the top at times, Aries. You may feel extremely clear on what needs to be said and done when it comes to your reputation or career. Or you may feel as if you are trying to wrangle a shift that you didn't expect. Something in the realm of your values, what you earn, your self-esteem could all be provoked. Now, this could be a positive or a negative, depending on your current perspective. This is a good time to get clear on what your dream is and who you want in your corner as you move toward new goals. Be cautious of power plays, giving them or receiving them. If you consciously use your power in a way that connects with your purpose, you will be able to attract exactly what you need into your life. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your week. Now, Taurus, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, replanning, 2, vitality and purpose, and 3, the power of convictions. Now, let's talk about why. Plans around teaching, learning, sharing, or sharing your convictions have been hard for you to structure recently. Now, this week, you could feel as if you are ready to start integrating some of those revisions that have come up. In many ways, the decisions you are making now is going to impact every corner of your life. And you're beginning to sense how big this shift really could be. Now, there may be a pattern interrupt that seems to awaken or remind you of why you are passionate about the path that you are on. Learning from past lessons will help you adjust your intentions and possibly avoid some potential pitfalls. So keep that in mind as you work with this week's energy. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at your week. Now, Gemini, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, engaging transformation, 2, a change of plans, and 3, shared legacy. Now, let's talk about why. Now, a lot of this week's energy is internal or very private. You may find that an ending you've been stalling on now has a clear reason to occur, most likely so that there is room for something big or new and that you can transform and grow into this new direction. Now, you may also find that any revisions around loans or commitments or a legacy are now ready to move forward. All of these possibilities can trigger a change of plans or direction that you are heading into. The core themes and ideas could definitely stay the same, but your approach or the reasons why could suddenly alter. So, Gemini, try to stay flexible and curious, and you will be able to see every opportunity hidden in plain sight. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hey, Cancer, let's take a look at your week. Now, Cancer, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1-to-1 relations, 2, resources, and 3, allies. Now, let's talk about why. Your theme of partnerships and independence will amplify this week. Communication be confusing. At the very least, it will be hard to ensure you are being heard and that you are understanding what someone else is saying to you. Power plays or shift in power are also likely. With this type of energy, it's best to be patient, flexible, and open to hearing different points of view. Keep your healthy boundaries in place and respect the boundaries of others. This will help you understand what's ready to end and make room for something brand new and, of course, personal growth. Now, some shifts could feel sudden this week, but in hindsight, you will find that all the clues were right there for you. Trust that no matter how this week feels to you, it's helping guide you towards your desired path. And I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Leo, your top three focuses are going to be 1, health and wealth, 2, your reputation, and 3, partnerships. Now, let's talk about why. Staying flexible in your daily routines or at work will be the key to this week's energy. Revisions or integrating change is likely. How this manifests could definitely vary, but it's important to learn from your past and set powerful positive intentions as you move forward with new plans. Your actions will impact how you are known in the world as well as your partnerships. And at times, it may feel as if you are reacting instead of initiating the changes in your life. But if you take a step back, you will be able to see the cause and the effect. Better yet, you will be able to ensure that you are making the most of the new chapters in forward motion. Communication, one-to-one, and in groups will also be a valuable tool to help you move toward that path. I hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at your week. Now, Virgo, your top three focuses are going to be 1, a restless desire for change, 2, creativity, and 3, the power of your heart. Now, let's talk about why. Now, this week, your ruling planet, Mercury, is shifting gears, which means that you may feel communication challenges a bit stronger than other signs. Your biggest focus will be on the dance between where you are and where you want to be. The desire to look for an instant solution is likely. Welcome in breakthroughs, but try not to jump before you look. It's all about the details. You may quickly realize that to get from point A to point B, you will have to go through a transformation. The balance of power, desire, and ego all need to be considered. In other words, do not give up who you are to reach the destination that you have your eye on. Instead, harness your personal power and aim for the stars. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Libra, let's take a look at your week. Now, Libra, your top three focuses are going to be 1, foundations, 2, your heart, and 3, transformation. Now, let's talk about why. Now, this week may feel intense, especially around your home or the ground level of your life. The good news is that what comes up will not catch you off guard. It's a familiar story that you are near mastering. Look for power plays or opportunities to grow through this challenge. Now, the temptation to bypass transformation will be there. Try to avoid it if you can. In other words, if something seems too good to be true or easy, trust that there's a price to pay or a rebalancing ahead on your path. So take a step back and look at the big story of your life, and you will clearly see the one that fits you best. I do hope you have a good one. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your week. Now, Scorpio, your top three focuses are going to be 1, local vibes, 2, connections, and 3, your roots. Now, let's talk about why. Now, your local environment has felt busy and perhaps intense lately. This week, it could elevate. You are at a launch point, ready to express your voice. Trust that your words are powerful and will be remembered, which is why you want to choose them carefully. Commitments are also likely to be a hot topic this week. A breakthrough in a partnership or a shift around your home base could reveal itself. Lean into the possibilities, but use your Scorpio powers to dig beyond the surface. The deals that you are making now will impact your entire life. The more you know up front, the better off you'll be. I do hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your week. Now, Sagittarius, your top 3 focuses are going to be 1, your values, 2, health, and 3, daily routines. Now, let's talk about why. A lot of this week's energy is private, but it's potent because it impacts your earning power, how you communicate, and your work. Now, you've had trouble expressing what's valuable to you in this area in the recent past, or whether there has been a bit of a power struggle between what you need and what others need from you. If a familiar story surfaces this week, learn from your past and lean into the solutions that balance power. What is said or revealed this week will impact your local environment and how your daily routines and work will unfold. Try to give and receive news with compassion. With that being said, I hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, that is all the signs. I do hope you found some helpful tips and insights about how you can work with this week's energy. Now, if you have not done so yet, I definitely encourage you to go over to astrologyhub.com/connect. There you will be able to learn all about our upcoming brand new platform, Astrologer Connect. This is an amazing platform that allows you to connect with high quality astrologers instantly or through booked readings. I love being there. I love connecting with all of you there. To learn more, just go to astrologyhub.com/connect. Okay, I'll see you there. Have a great week. Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a timestamped star sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star signs.